Hello, Internet.
Welcome
back to
everyone.
Kameo.
We are the Grin Brothers, and we're back to playing Kameo.
Oh, that's the lady. Oh well, I don't need to talk to her.
Lighting's really cool in here.
Phew. What the hell was that noise? My family betrayed me. The power's mine by birthright. Now I'll never get my hands on it. I'll show you. That was evil sister.
Yes.
So yeah, there you go. That's why she's evil. Done. I mean, they've basically explained.
Okay, the draw distance isn't great from some of the things popping up, but the game looks beautiful.
Oh no, draw distance.
The lighting in it is really incredible.
Well, we'll get to see more of draw distance a bit later.
The lighting on it is pretty incredible.
Yeah, it's very bright, colourful at times. It's also really dark at other times. But oh hey, there's one of the people that's captured.
This was like I said, this was a great sort of game to have as a launch title.
Oh.
And it's really an IP that should have been followed up on. Much like how I feel Blink should have kept going. This is sort of the game that works really well for a
advanced technique, Liam. Toggling a map.
Wow.
By toggling a map, it means it turns on briefly.
Did they say use your left stick or right stick for that?
Left stick and kick plants.
Wait, you toggle the map via the walking stick?
Effectively. No. Yeah.
That sounds irritating.
It's you. It's you.
Sounds like you're sneezing and then you just kick him in the face.
What are you doing out here?
Understand me. Finding Ortho is your only chance of regaining the power you need to defeat Thorn.
Search the gardens until you found him. Thought you were going to be guided there, but no one's guiding you.
I just like kicking people.
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking
yeah.
of...
I think butterflies are everywhere in this godforsaken place.
Yeah.
Hey, you look fun to kick.
I'm sorry, but she's just too undisciplined to
Oh yeah, the whatnot
paid
talks.
absolutely no attention to me when I told her she wasn't ready to attempt a rescue and nearly got killed as a result.
Yeah, that's a
I
book.
still believe she has potential. Let me at
Because
least test
no one
it.
else can use the spirits, so otherwise we're all pretty much doomed.
Basically, we're dead either way. So let's at least get her killed before we die.
It'll at least be entertaining.
Forgotten forest, but it's been sealed from the other side. Just
What
as well for
am
me.
I?
I think he's some sort of...
Is that what happens if you're born as a ginger fairy?
I think he's related to the fairy somehow, so he might be a pixie or something, I don't know.
That looks more like a troll than the orcs do. Sorry,
The
than
trolls.
the trolls do. No, they're not trolls, they're orcs. They are
I'm an
clearly
angry
orcs.
flying book! The thing is, I once literally made a character that was a flying
Please
book.
come closer and
Yes.
I think it was a magazine with wings. Oh, by the way, this guy's name, as far as I'm aware, unless he is Orpho, I always just remembered him as Warrior Trainer because that's literally what he's
you will
called.
not survive
Well, his
what
height
to
is
come
anyway.
Without Ortho's assistance.
No, Orphos is the book.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
he feels you lack the type of control,
Um,
a power as awesome as the transformation.
As awesome!
I mean, he's an old man trying to fit in. But he's basically going to teach us how to beat things up without the ability to transform into terrifying monsters from the depths of hell itself. What? Oh, I just skipped that. Scratch
So
my
far,
head.
the only thing you know how to do is
Let's
flip
see
kick.
how observant.
That's her only
Try
attack.
taking a
First, let's see how observant you are. Try taking a look around. Oh, you'd have found out all of this through doing that intro segment.
Can you sense
Oh,
your
no,
gaze
there we go. He meant first person.
Oh.
You may return to moving on.
Why would you ever go into first person as Kameo?
To look at things.
But
No, I mean,
Kameo doesn't have a long distance thing, so
No.
it's pointless to go into
Well,
first
there
person.
are some characters that are ranged, but they have a mode to shoot
Like-
anyway.
I'm not quite sure of this being a mandatory segment, given that you'd have found
You
out.
already had a tutorial. Yeah, but to be
Yeah.
fair, in that tutorial, most people don't expect you to play as Kameo.
True. I mean, most of the
Whereas
tutorial, most of the tutorial is based around
The spirit.
the spirits. Yeah.
Don't worry.
I find it a lot easier to play as Kameo most of the time
Well, it is easy to navigate as Kameo.
because she controls so much easier.
I think that was the
One
point.
kick a day
Then.
is more than enough
Like,
for me.
yeah,
The only one I'd actually try to go moving about with ever was Pummelweed.
Runes like this can be
even
spent
then,
any
he's a
shot in
lot,
the land.
like, because he fixes onto enemies, he's a lot harder to move.
Yeah.
Move over to the elixir bottle and interact with it to drink it.
Yeah. Extra health, I believe.
Yeah.
By the way, the bottle
We
is
don't
magically
have
shrunk.
to. Yeah. Just so people know, we don't have to worry
Yeah.
quite so much about Learning tutorial because we're familiar with this game.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing with most.
Don't worry,
this
this
game.
won't end up in a grumpy.
If you've made your point, I'm a book. You're a bearded thing. There we go. I've now got a book.
Book powers. That book is massive.
Yeah.
Where would you even store it?
There you go. There's
in fact, where would
Orpho.
Kameo store much of anything? There's a reason she transforms into spirits because she doesn't have any pockets. She has a small bag.
The spirits are the pockets. It served as vessel for the elemental warriors of legend, along with the element power. It's one or two artifacts needed to control them. Whatnot will also keep a record of your journey. You can read it. Oh my god, no. You can read it by pressing. As we travel by pressing start, press back and you look away. You can flip through the pages with left trigger, right trigger. Outside to remain the book for a long time. It's obvious that you won't be able to rescue your family without my advice. If you get stuck, turn the pages until the book is closed and then press A to talk with me. Well, I suppose we'll get the hang of things as we go. Now we'd better go and see the mystics. But
You know a good thing about the new King's Quest, other than it looks beautiful? They do actually explain how people store these things.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I have very big pockets.
There's 10 of them. There's 10.
Yep.
The 2 snow, the 2 water, one of which is actually pretty much useless in my opinion. One of the snow ones is also pretty much useless in my opinion.
Okay, where's the purple?
Earth.
That's Earth.
Yes.
They went with purple instead of yellow or brown.
Well, yellow and brown would be kind of hard to see on a beige and brown book.
True. But it's a bit odd, the choice of element, because I think one of the well, obviously there's the traditional fire, water, earth, wind. But there's another element sect, which I think it's a Chinese element sect.
Oh no, we are elves. I guess. Yeah. Just fairy elves.
Elves are basically a type of fairy.
I remember those fruits.
Yeah.
They're very, very
another element sect I remember, because it was brought up in Flame of Recca. Really good manga, by the way.
Wait, what? There's bonus items?
How
do I get them?
I don't know.
We're going to have to look that up.
Yeah. Is it the element path when fire, water...
They gave me an F!
Yeah, fire, water, earth...
I'm so good at that level, I got a G.
Wood and metal.
Airship battle?
And that was another one of the element paths.
Yeah,
I'm not sure why wind was ignored, but...
Isn't it, like...
I think that's like a...
The one we usually base off of is fire, earth,
water
wind and water.
Yeah.
Kameo.
And then...
But I think that's the Chinese one, the 5 I mentioned, where it's no wind, but they add wood and metal.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot their spirits.
I thought they were supposed to be statues.
Their spirits are here, kind of thing, but you can't really interact with them.
Huh.
When you eventually save them, they kind of
This was my
appear.
prize-winning crop, but since my tools were broken, I've had no way to water the poor things.
Yeah, okay, you need water. Unfortunately, buddy.
You're by the checkpoint. It glows green. I'm not sure quite what to make of that. Is that a good effect or a bad effect? I don't know.
All he needs is a bucket, and there is a waterfall.
And you have wings!
Like, what? A couple of feet away from him or something. Jesus Christ! I forgot. Miss, I got the whatnot, and author says it's fully repaired.
If you want to talk about long, then take a look at
Oh yeah, these two sass each other. It's beautiful.
What did you say?
Sorry.
I'm not even going to bother looking at you because you've got no eyes, a face to meet up with.
Wave your magic wand and find the missing elemental sprites.
It's a crystal eye, and I've already used it to divine their location. They're
Yay.
The shadow trolls. You mean orcs? No, they're trolls.
I'm pretty sure they're orcs. Quite preposterous.
Found and sealed away by Kameo's ancestors long ago. In fact, you were the one who convinced Fina to do it.
Well,
wait,
they're
so it
back.
convinced her. So wait, she was like, I don't feel up to it. Please do it. Alright.
Like, seriously, they're going to kill us all if you don't.
Was damaged severely, I might add, which is why it took me so long.
But I don't want to be discriminating by only targeting shadow trolls. I mean...
Yeah. You gotta attack
What
the
are
light
all
trolls.
trolls? It's okay if you don't discriminate.
Just murder them all!
The sprites resemble tiny wood.
Yeah, oh, by the way, most of the sprite elemental spirits outside of their spirit form are actually kind of adorable. Unfortunately, when they manifest, then most of them are hideous. I think...
But to do that, you first have to rescue them from the shadow trolls.
You don't have to do that whole first level with just as Kameo, do you?
No, I think you get Pummelweed as your first sprite.
I mean,
before
I know
you go.
I've played through
And so
the first couple of levels, including the intro, obviously.
I think you get Pummelweed beforehand, so you have to... You're only... Yeah, he's useless. As in, literally, I hate him. I'm so glad he got it. He's a pain, he's terrible, he's entertaining, he's the most overpowered. He's still useless. Yeah, look at that.
He looks like the the orange alien from Space Jam.
Splop.
They draw their
Oh, that.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the
The
jam.
draw their power from the Shadow Realm must be the once portals to the undead land is in the woods and enter it bound Shadow Troll.
and you are bound to come across
Yeah,
the shadow.
you understood what I said. Right.
Apparently, someone's made a game called
jeez.
hashtag Block Lives Matter, and you only have to kill the black blocks in the game.
Well, there you go, Shadow Troll. It's got Pummelweed in it. Don't question how useless literally everyone in this entire town is.
Remember,
They've got...
You're true, there's only like 3 houses in this part.
There's only like a total of about 6 houses.
All of these...
And a castle.
God damn,
Right.
they get some really quick readers at Rare.
So, apparently, if I remember
this
correctly...
does not look like a first area.
This is.
This looks like hell.
This is where you fight the Shadow Trolls. If I remember correctly...
Oh, you find all in the same place?
Basically, yeah. As far as I'm aware... Yeah, there you go, Pummelweed. Look how cute he is. I think you only...
Pummelweed looks cute even when he's...
No, he doesn't.
Pummelweed basically looks like a Pokemon.
Shadow Trolls from middle and single attack won't harm them. What you need is some light energy.
I mean, literally, Pummelweed, both as a name and a design, looks like it could be a Pokemon.
That's fire, not
Like-
light energy.
Pummelweed could effectively be your grass starter.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Now I can run up and kick him in the face.
If you defeat that lost soul, you can absorb its link now, or
Bam.
use the light energy to absorb it. You can blast it back at the shadow troll.
What?
So aim.
Oh,
That's how you fight him.
okay, so...
They take more and more hits and get better as they go along.
Yeah,
But
so they're only doing this so you can actually have something to fight against
yeah.
with.
Well, to be fair, as I said, I can fight most of the enemies okay as Kameo.
Absorb.
You
Feast upon
belong
their
to
soul.
me, mortal creature, immortal creature. Yeah, look at him.
Oh.
He actually has like proper working legs. And then he enters you. Yeah, that's right, you heard me right. You just had weed enter you. And watch as he horribly grows up really quickly into a terrifying death monster. Look, even he's panicking.
Oh gosh, no! Puberty!
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
He grew up into a Pokemon.
I was gonna say, his eyes are red, it looks like he's on drugs. There you go, Pummelweed. The drug-addicted Irish boxer, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Certain.
Speaking of entering things,
What?
It's your old companion,
It's your old companion Pummelweed, essentially stolen the what?
goddamn L&R buns on the 3DS.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to show you some.
Why are you playing your DS? We're in an important game. Oh, what are you even doing?
Trying to show you something.
Let's assign Pummelweed to... Well, he was Y before, so I'll set him to Y.
Rafi, does this not sound a bit weird for an achievement? Let's see, you got
What?
the very last achievement of this game in the miscellaneous
Get
section.
absorbed in the world of
for
Mirai.
Hatsune Miku Project Mirai DX is become one with Mirai.
I'm not even going to question it.
In order to get the last achievement in the last stamp in Hatsune Miku Project Mirai DX, I have to become one with Mirai.
Let's upgrade Pummelweed so he can actually use his
I
only
know,
decent attack.
I've always felt that very questionable.
Right, I now actually have his good attack.
Oh yeah, I completed the last song in Hatsune Miku Project Mirai DX.
Right, hold on a second. So,
Yeah,
I just had to use a magic fruit to gain his main power, which is that.
And
that is one of the most amazing items ever to get. Abilities, sorry. Because it means when you're underground, the top of his head does damage
you can get
to enemies.
alternative skins for him as well.
Apparently, that's actually what I wanted to click on. Because, oh my gosh!
That's pretty cool.
That's a Christmas.
Yeah.
That's...
Mel.
Terrifying.
That's pretty cool.
That's Jack Skeleton.
Regular. Ah! The Mumbo Jumbo one is terrifying.
I kind of want to go with that.
I like his regular one the most, actually.
Yeah.
I like the skeleton one. Like, it's because I really think...
Oh yeah, you can also read the history.
As I said, Pumbleweed's got the coolest design, in my opinion, of what I've seen. The Queen of the Third
We're not
Age...
actually reading this,
okay.
by the way. Basically, I can sum it up. Someone grew a pot plant that learned how to box. Done. Sorted. Tumbleweed.
We're a kids' show. Yeah, given that I've been watching Commander Holly's playthrough of Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, where she was making the same argument whilst having Ross on her show.
Right, oh yeah, we should probably stop.
Meant that, you know, I feel good that I can sympathise with someone about trying to argue that my channel is for a kids' show.
Finish time.
Okie dokie then. Cheerio, everyone.
Goodbye. Be back in a bit.